He's taking his licensing exam today, become a PI. I told him he should go. He and Duke, it'd be weird for him to be here. They didn't exactly like each other. Don't worry. I've got your back the whole way.
Hey, Michael, Marcy, how are you, man? Good to see you. Hi.
I was able to snag an hour off from the hospital, but I gotta run back there as soon as this thing's over. It's still a madhouse from the tornado.
I guess you were given a crash course on what it's like to be married to a doctor, huh? You two should be on your honeymoon right now.
That's okay. Besides, I think we feel too guilty to enjoy it anyway.
I understand. Unfortunately, I do know the drill. You're a very understanding woman.
Well, it's just a few days, and I have nothing but a lifetime of honeymoons to look forward to with this big guy, right?
How are you? I want you to remember that if it wasn't for you, we'd be attending a double funeral.
Yeah, no, I know. I wish I could have saved them both, that's all.
What is wrong with you? Nothing, it's just... I know that I'm supposed to be feeling sympathy for Duke, his family, but when I look around at all of this, I can't help myself. I'm just so grateful that it was Duke who died and not Kelly.
Vicky, I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
Oh, I sincerely doubt that. Dorian, I would ask you to leave right this second. Except it would cause a scene, and the reporters would just love that. So instead, I'm going to tell you to sit down and keep your mouth shut. And when this service is over, go home. You are not invited back to the house. And frankly, I don't want to see your face again for a very long time, if ever.
The minister's ready.
Thank you.
Clint, my heart is breaking for you.
Thank you for coming, Dorian.
Today, we come together in the midst of our mourning to celebrate the life of Duke Buchanan. The service will be opened by Duke's grandmother, Victoria Lord Davidson.
Duke was my very, very sweet grandson. When he was growing up in Texas, we never really had a chance to spend much time together. And then when he moved here to Llanview, I was frightened for him. Duke was a kind, gentle, and brilliant young man who grew up with open skies and endless horizons. And I was so afraid that the responsibilities of the world and the pain and the frustrations of adulthood would destroy the light in his eyes. But it never did. I'm proud to say that right up until the day he died, that light never dimmed. He was a very, very special young man of whom we were very proud, and we will miss him terribly. Until we meet again in heaven. Goodbye.
God, have mercy on my soul, and all that kind of crap. Yeah, I've done a lot of bad things to a lot of people who didn't deserve it. And I paid for those sins. I'm not paying for any sins now. I didn't do this. And I don't care that you don't believe me. You, the entire state of Pennsylvania, I don't care.
I'll tell you what I believe. I believe that you don't think you did anything wrong. And if you're at peace with that, Todd, who am I to argue with you? But you gotta face the truth. There are aspects of this tragedy that you've gotta deal with right now before it's too late.
Yeah, like how many Our Fathers I need to say before I get into heaven?
No, Todd, like your children, like your last will and testament, like the trust you have in Jack and Star's names. I don't care. I don't care what you think of me. I don't care what you think of Blair or anybody else for that matter. You got 2 kids. 2 kids who you love more than anything in the world, and you are going to leave them nothing. Nothing but pain, nothing but grief, nothing but unfinished business their father should have taken care of. But he was too selfish in his final days on Earth.
David, you're all right.
Hey, you okay? What happened?
John, she's alive.
Who?
Margaret Cochran. I swear to God, I saw her here in this hotel. She's alive.
I told you.
It's tradition. And when a Buchanan boy is born, my pa buys him a cowboy hat. Not the kind for kids, certainly not the cheap kind, but the real deal. My father can't be here today. And that's both a shame and a blessing. Duke was the next great generation of Buchanans. A Buchanan man bears not only our name, but our legacy. Our family has been blessed with great wealth, but we have never believed that our strength came from money. Buchanan power is not oil, stocks. It's got nothing to do with what's written in our ledger. It is love and unity, and we draw strength from each other. And we have never been stronger than we are today because Duke Buchanan unites us in death as he did in life. Duke was a bright and shining Buchanan. Now he is a bright and shining star in the heavens. He was a wonderful man. He'll be with us always. Always.
Easy.
You knew Margaret was alive?
Vickers claims he's been hanging out with her here in Bangkok.
She's the one who bailed you out.
You know about that? Yeah, we know.
You've got to find her.
Oh, yeah? What am I supposed to do with him in the meantime?
Leave him with me, John.
Nah.
Look, you have no other choice. I know that Todd's a dirtbag, but now that we know Margaret's alive, we can't let Todd die. We can't let an innocent man die. Look, David will be fine with me. I can do this.
We'll talk about this upstairs. Let's go.
I'll be right back. What's wrong?
Oh, this talk about family is really starting to get to me. The only family I have is John.
Michael, that's not true. I'm your family now, you know that.
I know. I'm just worried about John. I hope he's okay. Wherever he is.
At this time, Marcy McBain would like to honor Duke's life with one of his favorite songs.
All alone, I didn't and cried. All alone I had to find some meaning in the center of the pain I felt inside. All alone I came into this world. All alone I will surely die. Solid stone is just sand and water, baby. Sand and water and a million years gone by. I will see you in the light of 1,000 suns. I will hear you in the sound.
I know you're busy with your tests, but I'm at Duke's service, and it's horrible. This is much harder than I thought
As we all will come through the doors beyond the grave. All alone I heal this heart of sorrow. All alone I raised this child. Flesh and bone, he was just bursting toward tomorrow, and his laughter filled my world and wore your smile. I will see you in the light of 1,000 suns. I will hear you in the sound of the waves. I will know you when I come, as we all will come through the doors beyond the grave. All alone I came into this world. All alone I will surely die. Solid stone is just sand and water, baby. Sand and water and a million years gone by.